How's it going, guys? My name is Tavarish, and today I'm going to ask the internet's foremost Lamborghini Murcielago expert what he thinks of my Fast and Furious movie car. Spoiler alert.
Can I try to sit in it?
You can, yes, you can try to sit in it. Dude, you fit like a glove. You look real comfortable, man.
Oh my goodness, man. This is,
It's good, right? So if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys like it, and consider subscribing if you like what you see. This is, I don't even know where I'm pointing. That is my 2003 Lamborghini Murcielago, and it was used in The Fate of the Furious. I love this car. It's the most expensive car I've ever bought. It was $80,000, and right now, I'm in the middle of taking it apart with my friend Sean back there, there we go, he's back there. So I'm in the middle of taking it apart, so we're gonna do an audio install so this thing can not only look good, but also sound good as well. Now that's not the subject of today's video. Today's video is gonna be a little bit different because I'm gonna go back in time and show you guys what happened when I showed this car to my friend, VinWiki founder, Ed Bolian. But before we do that, I wanna give a little bit of love to today's sponsor. Oddly enough, it's also about sounding really good, Cove speakers. So those of you that have been watching my channel for a while know that I've been using Cove speakers for quite some time, and this commuter wireless Bluetooth speaker has changed the way I work on my cars. I mean, this thing is indispensable in my garage. I love using this thing every day. It's on right now. It has this cool little subwoofer at the bottom, has a volume control at the top. It can connect to anything with a Bluetooth connection. It has a bass and normal mode, and it lasts for up to 8 hours on a single charge. Now, Cove also have the Strive Bluetooth Sport headset, and these are basically like this, except in headset form. They are water resistant, they last for a really long time on a single charge, and they sound magnificent. So I use these when I don't want to bother the neighbors, and I use this one when I realize that the neighbors like the same kind of music that I do. So to pick up a set of the Strive Bluetooth Sports headset or the commuter wireless Bluetooth speaker, you can go to covespeakers.com/Tavarish or use the code Tavarish at checkout, and you can get 65% off each of these. That's covespeakers.com/Tavarish or use the code Tavarish at checkout for 65% off. Go check it out right now. So have you ever had the dream that you're in school and you had a test that you didn't study for and you're super nervous? Yeah, that was a situation that I was in when I brought this car to my friend Ed Bolian of VinWiki. He is the internet's foremost expert on these cars in particular. He's had a bunch of these Murcielagos, not only the early model years, but also the LP640s. He knows basically everything there is to know about these cars, their VIN numbers and their provenance and what options they had. So when I took this car to Ed's house on the way back from LA, I got an education in all things Murcielago. All right, look, dude, a Lamborghini comes with runs in the paint from factory. Right. Everybody knows that.
I think I'm gonna say, this thing's got more runners than the New York City Marathon.
Aw, come on. It's not that bad.
It's
pretty bad.
It's got 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we saw the pictures, I thought it was a Renzo Ishtar, and I'm pretty sure it's a Renzo Argos. It's got some metallic in it. And
how do you say garbage in Italian? It's a Rancio garbage? Garbaggio?
It's a Renzo orange peel. I love the tape job. I love the tape job. They just said, you know what? If we got to paint the sides of the headlights, we got to paint the sides of the headlights.
Dude, this is the epitome of a 50-footer. Like, okay, if I go back, like...
That's right.
Here. Yeah, if I go back here, that car looks great. But...
I love also, headlight washers were stupid in the first place.
Yeah.
So let's just delete those.
Well, the reason why is because I think this bumper is not even an aftermarket bumper. I think they made this bumper in-house because they kept breaking them. So this bumper, it's actually supposed to have a little splitter there. Yeah. And if you notice, it's a little bit off kilter. It's a little bit off to the side right here.
Well, like the motor, just to clear the differential, move that the side. So
the bumper is there to clear the differential.
To clear the extra thickness internally of this front emblem.
Yes.
Which so, obviously is.
Yeah, we got some extra. It's an extra thick boy right there. So this is
special. I'll tell you something. The first Lamborghini I ever sold when I worked at Lamborghini Atlanta was a 2003 Murcielago with a Premier 4509 body kit.
Yeah.
And it was from Alabama. We'd consigned it. It was a Hawaiian car originally, and now it is back in Ontario. So
nice.
Maybe it's been crashed and you can get a better version.
Maybe it's this one. Maybe it's this one and you're just not noticing it.
How how they made these look OEM-ish. I wonder if it
I think those
accepts-
are. I think those might be
I'm
OEM.
surprised it accepts them. I love how there were so many different lines in the way this was developed, and they just decided to merge them all.
Yes.
Like, this is the intersection.
It just kind of,
What sort of wheels are these?
These are Triumph forged wheels. They're apparently not bad wheels.
Okay.
They're multi-piece wheels. You can see the bolts down there, but they're not horrible. Actually, I haven't even seen if there's no locks on the wheel lugs, which is good.
That's yeah.
Yeah, otherwise that's a real bad.
I would imagine that their original strategy was to paint the car Orancio Atlas.
Okay.
Based on the fact that the hood that's in the back of your truck and the caliper color is more consistent with the traditional Mercy orange. So this Orancio Argos was the launch color for the Aventador. So the movie was 2017.
2017, yeah.
So obviously that would have been the most recent kind of heavily publicized Lamborghini orange. So
you think they tried to get Aventadors, but they couldn't, and they just settled for this?
Maybe there's so many examples of movies that used a different car incorrectly because whoever made the decision just didn't know anything about cars.
Right.
And this sort of reflects that, I think, in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But you got proper slicks here.
Yeah, these are for racing. That's good. You don't need
ice racing.
You don't need ice racing. You don't need tread in the back, especially on ice. That's a rule. Do you like the Lamborghini sticker here?
I do. It's almost like they thought, we're going to try to cover up both the mounting holes for the stock script, but we can't because we didn't do it quite right. And so let's just not bother. Yeah. I like the adjustment appearance without real adjustment opportunity.
So this is actually, Rob Dahm has, I think, this exact wing, and it isn't adjustable. It's just kind of like tilted up here, but his has screws back here, and I think this was just like bondoed in.
There you go.
So that's good.
I presume the purpose of this tape is to stop them flapping?
Yeah.
Well, those brackets do break.
Yeah, but the brackets actually aren't broken. I'll show you what they look like. The brackets are not broken, but the actuators just aren't connected.
Okay.
Look at that. Look.
This is really pretty the way they did this to
it's nice, right?
Some corrosion, some mold.
That's okay. Oh,
now, what are you gonna do here with the
roll bar? I'm thinking I'm gonna take that out because I thought it was kind of a cool piece. The problem is it impedes right here, so you can't put the seat all the way back.
Right.
And I definitely need to do that. Also, it makes the e-brake. It's not very good. It's like off to the side. It's like bent.
That's not that uncommon. But I like the floor panel modification.
You want to see something really cool?
Oh.
Okay. Look in here and take a look at that window regulator if you can. Actually, no. I'm gonna bring the door a little bit down and just take a look and see. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Do you see what you're looking at?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Someone got a merit badge for that. I guarantee you.
Absolutely. There's a scout badge for that. That's just a beautiful thing.
It's not bad, right? I was wondering why the windows didn't work, and then I found out it's just made of wood.
Now, I can't help but notice, knowing that I've had 5 Murcielagos, that pretty much anyone of reasonable height requires every available inch of space to sit in one of these. I noticed that this one's already 6 inches forward and more upright. So Tyrese must not be a tall fellow.
No, Tyrese is probably not that tall. I don't know if Tyrese, if you're watching, comment down below.
How tall are you,
with your height? I can't be bothered to Google. So this is cool because it's a safety requirement that you can just move the seat wherever you want. So you can actually put it back all the way. It has a racing harness in here.
See that. I gotta say, you got center console delete.
Yeah.
You got rear view mirror delete.
Again, super leggera package.
What's behind me doesn't matter.
Yes.
And I can't help but notice, and we'd heard about this, but in looking at it, not having the center glass seems like a hazard.
It does seem like a hazard, mainly because this doesn't have any catalytic converters or anything like that, and most likely has probably some exhaust leaks, and those exhaust leaks make its way here, and the fact that you can't roll the windows down. So, you're basically in a...
More wood for that?
Yeah, if you start getting lightheaded in this car, you'll probably know why.
Wow.
But it does start and run. You wanna hear it?
I do.
Okay.
I do. Can I try to sit in it?
You can, yes, you can try to sit in it.
I'd like to.
Yeah. Do you know how to do that? Have you ever done that before?
Not in such a nice one.
Okay. Ooh, don't hurt yourself. Oh, there you go. Dude, you fit like a glove.
6'5".
Look at
it. It's really the top of the limit for this car. All right.
You look real comfortable, man.
Oh, it does recline, as you'll see.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man. This is
It's good, right?
it's a beaut. I like that the headliner works as the headrest.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the headliner is
Which is good.
It massages your the back of your head.
A scalp massage. The button to delete, so whatever your trip odometer is at, it will remain.
Yeah. You don't listen. You don't need buttons for there. Where we're going, we don't need buttons.
That's right. That's right. Oh, cigarette lighter intact.
Yeah, that's why I bought the car.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, the interior is not bad. Like I just had to replace
intact.
the dash.
Yeah.
On my newest one, I had to on the last one. But it's really not that bad.
So it has some creases like right there, but these are things I could probably live with.
Can you?
Yeah, yeah.
I know you have standards.
I know, but I think these are things I'm willing to overlook.
496. Fairly late. Yeah, so it's a Canadian car. So the C here means Canadian. U would be the U.S. 2203, then 12496. They didn't number them as sequentially before they changed the VIN convention, because later in 2003 it would have gone to ZHWBU for Mercy. Yeah. And then this would have been a 16M. 16M means early stick car. Right. And then the LA and then 0, and these would have been probably in the first 1,000 that were produced.
Oh, nice. So this is, I mean, they didn't make a ton of these cars,
No, they
right?
made 4,099 cars from 2001 to 2010, and they, and that was worldwide. So, you know, different times, about 30 to 40% came to the U.S. So.
And only one of them is still available from the last Fast and Furious movie, and I have it.
So how many were there?
3.
Okay.
There were 3, and one was destroyed. That was the one that went into the water, and that was turned into a rolling shelf for Tyrese to do his interior shots when he goes into the water. And the second one was taken to the UK for the Fast and Furious Live. They actually put a 3.0.
That's what I sent you.
Yes.
That one came up for sale recently.
Yes.
But it has a swapped powertrain.
Yeah, it has a 3.0 V6 from a Jaguar.
Right.
But that actually has, I think that's an LP. It might be an LP. That other one.
Interesting.
We'll have to check.
I can't help but notice the unbelievably good welds here.
Well, yes. So at first I thought that was Tyrese's shifting, but it might be when they replaced the clutch. They had to do that in Iceland. They basically maybe they didn't know what they were doing or something. And
this happened all the time.
Okay.
It was extremely common to break the shifters. In fact, Road and Track magazine fell out of the good graces of Lamborghini because they broke it during the test.
Oh, wow.
And they got a pipe fitting to secure it and showed a picture of that in the article.
Wow.
Which is not something you do with a press car.
No.
You're supposed to pretend like everything's perfect.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to get a pipe fitting.
Stock radio.
Stock radio. It needs a code, so it does not work. But it's okay because the speakers are not in the door panel, so that's okay.
I also like that when they deleted the mirrors, to keep continuity, they deleted the mirror adjustment.
Actually, the mirror adjustment is still there. It's just in there. It's just inside.
It's like a scavenger hunt. This car.
Dude, I'm so down with this car. I'm just like finding everything, but
it's wonderful, Freddie.
Yeah, I like it. All I need is the $20,000 carbon fiber interior package.
That's right.
And she's good to go.
This car is as much you as that Veyron was to me.
Yes. This is going to be awesome.
But you got it.
Yes.
I'll let it get away.
Oh yes. Dude, you can drive it anytime you want. You want to drive it right now? Actually, don't.
Take it out.
Let's just turn it on because the clutch is toast. What?
This is a USB keychain that's attached to your car permanently.
Okay. For what exactly? I don't assume that this car had USB key.
Mysteries of the world. It's not a Lamborghini keychain.
Is it a Koenigsegg? Do I have a key to a Koenigsegg?
It's probably a Koenigsegg.
It's probably
or the Pagani, the one that's the car and you put it in.
Yeah, it's a Koenigsegg.
Yeah. I also a thing. These keys did not have holes for keychains.
Okay.
So someone's drilled it in.
That's okay. That's good.
It's more.
That's a good thing.
that
That's a
way.
good thing. Yeah, I like it. All right, let's start this car up. All right, so Ed, you were going to be the hood prop.
It's my greatest calling in the automotive world.
Yeah, so yes. That's a good sound for carbon fiber to make. Come take a look at this V12 awesomeness. I'm gonna put this on fire.
This is just like it left Sant'Agata.
Yeah.
Also 25.1. Maybe someone's bragging about how far they could run with that.
Okay, let me see if we can connect this, because it doesn't kind of...
This is a proper Mad Max roll cage.
Yeah, it actually doesn't... It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Nope. Do you have an actual battery box?
No.
Okay, great. So that's not going to work. I can assure you that this runs.
I believe you.
Yes.
Because it seems like it would.
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
Here goes nothing. We got a spark.
Yeah, we got a spark, and... Not gonna work. Right. Okay.
Well, I'll
so
take your word for it.
that was a whole lot of nothing, but we did get some good conversation. You saw the car?
I see the car. I'm very happy you got it.
You guys go check out VinWiki. He has these awesome shirts. Gated community. I'm now part of the gated community.
And it was his idea for that shirt.
It was actually my idea for this shirt, so all proceeds go to Ed. Definitely follow him. All the stuff will be in the link in the description below. But until next time, I got to get this car back home. What do I say, Andrew? What do I usually say at the end of this?
Go grab a wrench and get your wrenches. Go get wrenching.
Wrench every day, everybody. Bye bye.